I'm Diana Felzone, and this is 4for4. Katie Holmes is on the cover of People saying she doesn't want her marriage to Tom Cruise to define her. Gabrielle, can she shake Tom off?
Yes, she needs one hot role, though. I'm thinking either Cameron Diaz in Bad Teacher or something like Sandra Bullock in The Blind Side. And I think that'll put her on the front covers of magazines again for something aside from being Tom Cruise's taller wife.
I don't know what kind of magazines you read, but the magazines I read, Us Weekly, People, In Touch, they don't care what your role is. They care who you're dating, and she needs to get another famous boyfriend slash husband, and I've got the guy.
Well, if she has a thing for shorter guys, maybe.
I'm married. No, I've got the guy. Gerard Butler.
No!
That's perfect.
He is so B-list now. He's not a hot
He is so hot.
Exactly.
So there you go. I think you're both right. She needs one hot role and to date one Hollywood hottie, and Tom Cruise is in her rear view.
I don't know. I think she should be giving a thank you note to Tom Cruise because she was a C-list, maybe B-list TV actress that went to A-list, and that's the only reason she's on People right now. Plus, you have a really cute kid to boot. Some students at the University of California, Berkeley don't want Bill Maher to speak there in December because of his views on Islam. Chris, what's going on?
Well, a student group started a Change.org petition saying they don't want him to be part of the commencement list in December. Another student group is coming out, and they're the student group that actually invited him, and they're sticking by their guns, and they're saying, this is Berkeley. He should be able to talk about whatever he wants to talk about. This is a big liberal institution, and free speech is a big deal for us.
He's an atheist. What do you expect? He's going to speak out against any religion.
There's a difference between speaking out, though, and basically saying that every Muslim is a murderer and a misogynist. And I think he's crossed the line here.
Did he go that far?
Yeah, and basically he could have really damaged his career. If the students at UC Berkeley, that classic liberal school, aren't going to respect him, who is?
Well, I think it would be a very interesting discourse, but I don't think we want to give Bill Maher any more of a stance for talking about his crazy radical views on Islam. So hopefully in the next couple of days, Berkeley will say, you know what, dude, you're uninvited. Controversy continues to swirl around Mama June of Honey Boo Boo fame, who has been involved with not one, but two men on the sex offender registry. Carly, is Mama June the worst mama ever?
You know, even before this, I don't really think she was going to be winning any Mama of the Year awards. I mean, look, Honey Boo Boo is famous because she has an embarrassing, off-the-wall family. Yeah. And she is 9 years old. She has no concept of how this show is going to affect her future.
Well, I know too much about this show now. Mama June has been with 4 guys, let's say, over the last 8 or 9 years. Every single one of them has spent time in prison, and 2 of them are on the sex offender registry. I just hope that maybe, I hate to say this too, maybe Sugar Bear can step in and get Honey Boo Boo away from Mama June, but at least he's not on a list.
Sex offender registry.
Shame on TLC and shame on the other networks that put these kids in these vulnerable situations. Granted, Mama June seems to have started this relationship far before the show was ever a dream in Honey Boo Boo's mind, but these parents that want to put their kids in the public eye, you really need to think about what sort of life they're providing.
We can blame the networks, but in this case, in Honey Boo Boo's case, this actually might be the thing that saves that child from being in a household with a registered sex offender and possibly gets her into a safer home. And finally, Chris Martin and Jennifer Lawrence are reportedly donezo. You can cry now. Gabrielle, do you think they were even a couple in the first place?
No. I think this was a conscious coupling, if you will, by Us Weekly and Star Magazine. I mean, they were spotted 20, 30 feet apart. I don't think they were ever together, and I think J-Law has some better taste than Coldplay.
In Star Magazine, 20 or 30 feet apart in the same photo equals new couple.
I mean, I read that he was flying her to London to meet his parents.
I think there was a grainy photo of them at LAX, or at least people who look like them, so I think it was real, and I'm sad that it's over.
Wow, shed a tear. Well, clearly it is over, and I think she should move on to greener pastures. Maybe somebody like Larry David, who she had a crush on.
That would give us
a mid-40s guy
isn't
old enough. She wants a mid-60s guy.
Oh, 60s is the new 30s, let's be honest.
I don't know. You guys lost me the minute we started
richer.
talking about Chris Martin. You know what I really would like? I would like to see Gwyneth and Chris get back together. That made sense. 2 bland, blonde people together. That was for us. That's what we think. Tell us what you think on Twitter. Just use the hashtag 444.